Welcome to TBOYS TV. We are back again with Champions League predictions, episode 10. Obviously, it is the second leg of the quarterfinal games in the 2021 to 22 season. So yeah, let's just get on with it. Obviously, I am going to the Luton game. The coach is leaving fairly early today. So this won't be a long stream. And obviously, you've got a vlog to look forward to later. But let's get into some comments. Big up Max, he says, big up T, big up yourself. Big up Ollie as well. He says, hi, hello, mate. But yeah, let's get straight into it. So obviously we will, talk about the previous games, especially in knockout games. It's only right. Let's do that. So the first game we're going to talk about is the game between Benfica and Liverpool. Obviously, I didn't see the whole game. I've seen highlights on that, of course. But yeah, obviously I went to the Luton game that day. And yeah, it was brilliant. It was brilliant. And I know Liverpool is in the background, Ollie. I've done that deliberately with the Champions League stuff. But big up Hayden as well. He says hi. But yeah, it ended up being 3-1 Liverpool. And yeah, it was a very good first leg for Liverpool. I didn't actually realise Benfica have the biggest ground. Out of all the teams in Portugal. I believe it's 65,500 or something. I thought Porto had the biggest. But yeah, they got some good players. Obviously, Darwin Núñez got on the score sheet. Obviously, I rate him. They've got experience back line. Vertonghen, Otamendi. Experience. Former Premier League players as well. So yeah, there is an interesting one. But yeah, let's get into the game. Let's just talk about it. So Konate got a goal, a very good header, unmarked. The funniest thing from that was probably the Fabinho celebration where he messed it up. But yeah, brilliant goal it was by Konate. Very happy for him. I'm very happy for it to be him and Virgil in the Champions League and Matip and Van Dijk in the Premier League. And then obviously Mane got a goal. Now, can we just talk about that ball by Trent Alexander-Arnold? Spotted out Diaz, who played it across to Mane. Mane's not missing that. And it was 2-0 Liverpool, just like that. And it's pretty, comfortable in the first half, I would say. And then Darwin Núñez got a goal, like I said, a mistake at the back by Konate. Quite unlucky, if I'm being honest, but good finish. Obviously, gave them a little bit of confidence. Their keeper made some really good saves. He did. But then it come to the 3 minutes left of normal time. Luis Diaz got a goal. What a ball from Keita. Done brilliant to win the ball as well. Firmino originally lost it. Keita won it and he played a brilliant ball through to Diaz, who then put it round the keeper. And yeah, obviously he had a rivalry when he was at Porto with Benfica and he celebrated and some guy tried throwing something at him and he completely missed. But yeah, very good win for Liverpool, especially going into this second leg. So yeah, I thought it'd be a 2-0. I thought it'd be very similar to Inter Milan. But we was comfortable most of the game, if I'm being honest. Like, yeah, they had a few chances, but, I think the 2-0 lead really helped us. So that's what I'm going to say about that. As for a man of the match, I would probably give it to... there's a lot of options here. There's a lot of options. You got Trent. I think he was exceptional from what I saw. Diaz, Konate, Mane. I'm going to give it to Diaz. I'm going to give it to Diaz. So that's my man of the match. That's his first Champions League goal for Liverpool as well. So yeah. But yeah, let's go through some comments. Right, what did I miss? Good luck versus Terriers today. Thank you very much. Hayden says, hi. Hello, mate. You going Luton versus Huddersfield? Yes, I am. There'll be a match day vlog, so keep your eyes out for that. He is Ollie. Yes, I am. Benfica Stadium is mad. Might go to it in future. Yep, there's a lot of stadiums I am planning to go in the future abroad. I've been saying that for ages. Start of this year. Konate scored first goal of his Liverpool career. Yep, it absolutely was. Adebayo will score. Yep, I do think he will score. I do. He's magic, Elijah Adebayo. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, there's that game that we're gonna, done that I can't even speak today. I don't know what's going on. That is the game, the first game that we've done talking about, is what I tried saying. But yeah, moving on to the next game was Man City versus Atletico Madrid. Now, we all know Simeone, he can be that manager who can frustrate teams. And it looked like he frustrated City here. I know he frustrated a lot of neutral fans because they just don't like the way Atletico Madrid play. What I will say, as much as it is frustrating the way they do play, I sort of understood it in this leg, away at the Etihad as well. But this just shows the quality of Man City. It does, still being able to break them down. It's the first time ever we saw the 5-5-0 formation, you know what I mean? And City broke it down. It took them a while, but, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. And, De Bruyne got the goal that sealed it, really. Brilliant ball by Foden. And, it's going to be interesting. But a question for you lot I've got. Do you think Atletico Madrid will play the same way in the second leg? Now, I'm not sure personally because they're at home. However, it is Man City. Do you know what I mean? So, I don't know. Let me know what you lot think. But yeah, I won't go to talk about that game for much because there's not really much to say except what I literally just said, really. No, I'm chilling, mate. I'm chilling. I'm all good. A little bit tired, but I'm all good. Defense, if humble for Atletico. Kevin De Bruyne. But yeah, let me know what you lot think about that. And while you do, I will move on to the next game, which I'm going to go to the Bayern or Villarreal, shall I say, versus Bayern. Now, for the Man City game, I said 3-1, but obviously it weren't because how defensive Atletico Madrid played. But this game I said 1-1. I had a feeling Villarreal were going to get a result. They're very good at home. Bayern, you also look at their last game away in the Champions League. Obviously, that draw to Salzburg. And they were quite lucky in that, if I'm being totally honest. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what Bayern can do in the second leg. But we'll get into that. Dan Juma with a goal early on. He was just in the right place at the right time, really, if I'm being honest. Villarreal got a goal later on in the first half as well. But the player who crossed it, I don't think he actually meant to score from the cross, but it's offside in the end. And then Bayern switched it up a little bit in the second half, but they still weren't overly great. But you have to give massive credit to Villarreal, the way they got stuck in. And like I said, I knew it would be more of a benefit for Villarreal is basically what I'm trying to say. That happened there. Neuer, it was a poor game from him, in my opinion. I loved it. Well, I wouldn't say I love the guy, but I rate him. I think he's very, he's quality. He is, still doing it at that age. But this game, he wasn't great. The cross, I think his positioning has to be better. Lucky it got disallowed. And then right at the end of the game, or towards the end, poor pass from out the back. And then I can't remember who it was for Villarreal, but he shot because he saw that, the goal was open and he just put it wide. There's a lot of work to do for Bayern in the second leg. And obviously I'll get more into it later. But as I said, Unai Emery, class manager. I said when Villarreal out of the semi-final teams in the Europa League, I said they'd win it from that moment on. I knew they'd beat Arsenal. Also knew Unai Emery would get revenge. And the main reason why I said it is because they have the best manager out of the lot at the time. Obviously, United had Oli, and I can't remember the other team. It was Arsenal, United, and someone else. I mean, it might have been Young. I don't even know who it was. You know what I mean? I can't even remember. But yeah, let's get into some comments. But I'll just click on the last game that we're going to talk about. Oh, TBOYS TV. Oh, TBOYS TV. That actually does sort of go. I think Atleti will switch it up in the second leg, as they might think they can disrupt the passing of Man City to break through, but it may be hard to adapt that after playing. Yeah, exactly. I think they will play sort of similar to how they did. I'm not going to lie, even though they are at home. It's Man City at the end of the day. Excuse me. Yeah, the submarine. Looks like ain't only Man U who lose to them in big games. And also, yeah, another thing I didn't mention, that is Bayern Munich's first away loss in the Champions League since 2017, I believe. So, yeah. For your Forest game, you could do... yes, I am. I am doing a preview with him. Funny enough, you say that. We was getting that sorted out today. So, yeah. He'll be coming on my channel and I'll be going on his. Let's all laugh at Chelsea. Let's all laugh at Chelsea. Nah. Well, yeah, let's get into it. I actually said Chelsea would win. Now, the reason I say that or said that is because last year they played very well against them. The main thing with Real Madrid, yeah, what you've got to do, if you close Benzema down, they're not running riot. But they did in this game. Benzema, wicked striker. For me, I wouldn't say he's the best in the world, but he's second. He's second for me right now. I'd say it's Lewandowski and then him, in my opinion. But yeah, he's a very underappreciated striker. I keep saying that. And yeah, early on, I believe it was Vinicius Jr. He hit the crossbar for Real Madrid, and they were just piling up pressure on Chelsea. Benzema with 2 quality headers. I think the second one was the better one, but they're both, brilliant. The way he's leaned back and still got to it to put it in was exceptional. And that was 3 minutes after the first goal. And then Kai Havertz got a goal. Now, all the goals in the first half were headers. Good ball. The Real Madrid player, I can't remember who it was, but he was quite lucky he didn't catch Havertz in the face because that could have potentially been a red card. And I have to give Havertz credit there for actually going for it, even though he did see the guy's foot up. So, yeah, that was it from half time. And then straight after, this was where people think the tie's done, where Mendy gave it away. Poor distribution. And that's what I've been saying about Mendy. Yeah, he's a class shot stopper and that, but his distribution is very questionable. You've seen it plenty of times, and this time it cost them a goal. Benzema got his hat-trick, and he could have got his hat-trick in the first half. He had a chance that went wide. It could have been his hat-trick there. But, yeah, he got it. That is... He's just a quality player. I know that it got gifted to him, but, to get hat-tricks like that, he's broke a record. He's like 4th player to get consecutive hat-tricks in the Champions League or something like that. Quality player. Chelsea did have chances in the second half. Courtois made some really good saves. But, yeah, it's going to be very hard for Chelsea to come back now, in my opinion, especially away at the Bernabeu. We saw the turnaround they done against PSG, and they weren't in the lead at that time. And they're in the lead here, 2-goal lead. So anything can happen. Obviously, we have seen it in the Champions League, but I don't know about this one. I'll be real, but obviously I'll get into it in a bit. So, yeah. Let's go through some comments. What's his channel? I'll sub. I believe it's... I think it's like this. If it's not that, yeah, just type up Nottingham Forest Vlogs and it'll come up. It might be Door on Tour, actually, but yeah, I can't quite remember. Waste, yeah. It's because Harry did it with Mr. Dome. Yeah, I know he did. This is one of Benzema's best. This is one of Benzema's seasons. Yep. It's Mendy and Etheridge swap kicks. Now, Mendy's never been great at distribution for me. Oh, yeah, just clicked on my own comment. What am I doing? But yeah, there you go. That is all the games reviewed. And obviously now on to predicting them. So the first game we're going to go to, Bayern versus Villarreal. Obviously, as you can see in the title, Bayern to come back. Still on tour. There you go. Oh, I was thinking of his Instagram. I think that's his Instagram. So yeah, like I said, I was talking to him, arranging stuff for, obviously, Luton v Forest. So, yeah, like I said, Bayern versus Villarreal. How do I see this one going? Bayern, they usually do turn the ties around. I have seen a lot of people back in Villarreal if it was to go extra time. I mean, if it did, I would probably back Villarreal. I'm not going to lie. But I think it's done over 90 minutes. I think Bayern turn it around. They're very good at home in Europe. You know, in the league, they're all right, but they have had some slip-ups. But as much as Villarreal are a good side and Emery's, you know, a very good tactician, I do see Bayern turning this one around. So, yeah, I'm going to go over 3-1 Bayern. So that'll be... Actually, no, I'm going with a 4-1. Going with a 4-1 Bayern. You know, I just think they turn it around. That's my opinion. So, there you go. There you go. So, big game for us Wednesday. Got to finish the job. Come on, boys. Obviously, away City fan. Yes, you do. Yeah, all right. That's fair enough. But I just think Bayern at home will do them. You know what I mean? That's what I think. But yeah, that's our game done. Next game, we'll move on to the game where I think it's done. Like I said, you know, you've seen it plenty of times in the Champions League. It's not been fully done sometimes. Obviously, you look at Barcelona, Liverpool. You look at probably the best ever one, in my opinion, Barcelona, PSG. That comeback, you know, we've seen it. Liverpool, AC Milan, you could say in the final as well, even though that weren't two legs. But do you know what I mean? It can happen, but I don't think it will. I don't think it will. For a score, I don't know. Because obviously Chelsea got a 6-0 win against Southampton. Yeah, I know Southampton sometimes love to lose so highly at home or whatever. But, you know, you look at 9-0 Leicester, even when they lost 9-0 to United, they love it every now and then. However, I see Real Madrid going through still. I just don't know the score. You know, this is a tough one for me. I'm going to go with people, I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even know. I don't even know. Nah, this one's tough. This one's tough. I'm going to go through some comments. Seriously. Feel like Villarreal are much better defensively set up than most of the sides in the tournament. They are. But we know what thingy are like at home. Villarreal, I think you mean, will win 2-1. 4-2 Madrid. You think it's going to be that high scoring? Big up Marche says we're going to win the league. We're going to win the Champions League. Probably 1-1. Yeah, I was thinking maybe a 2-2. Big game today. Yes, it absolutely is. I'm going to go 2-2. I'm not really too confident saying that, but I'm going to go over 2-2, which obviously means Real Madrid win 5-3 on aggregate. So, yeah, there you go. There you go. But a 1-1's not a bad shout. I think it was 1-1 when they last played, actually. So, yeah. But, yeah, moving on to, like, at Real Madrid's ground anyway. I'm not 100% sure, though. But, yeah, next game. Moving on to the Wednesday games now. Atletico Madrid versus City. You know, obviously, I asked the question earlier. Can we see City? I mean, not City, sorry. Can we see Dortmund go in the same way as they did in the first leg? Even though they're at home, I do see it. I do, especially against this quality Man City side. I think they're just trying to hit him on the break. Honestly, I do. Obviously, it's 1-0, like I mentioned earlier, in the first leg, goal from De Bruyne. And that, like I said, it just shows the quality of City's team, you know, being able to break them down when they were playing like that. A lot of teams, you know, wouldn't have got a goal and it would have probably been a draw or whatever. So there's that. But then again, City have that thing with bottling the Champions League. We all know that. But I think City do it. I do. As for a score prediction, I'm going to go with what am I going to go with here? These are tough. This what happens when they get later on in the tournament. They get tougher and tougher to predict. 2-1 City. Another 2-1 City. Remind me at the end, people, before I forget. to go through the points for the Champions League. But yeah, the last game, obviously, my second team, Liverpool, taking on Benfica. Obviously, with 3-1 up in the through the first leg. It could be a draw. I'm not going to lie, and that people might go, "What?" We might play fairly rotated. I don't want to go ultra rotated though, because you can't underestimate no one. And obviously, we're on the hunt for the quadruple. Whether that will happen, we have to wait and see. But yeah, as for this game, I am gonna say, well, actually, before I do a score, let me do the lineup I'd play. Just so you don't know, let me share it. Let's read this comment. Even if we go a goal down, we got that mentality to bring it back against Dortmund second leg and PSG first leg. Yeah, that's true. It's true. It's very true. I can't see it being that high scoring. But yes, let's share the screen. Right, that's the thing. So, goalkeeper, obviously, I'm going to go with the number one. I'm going to stick with him. Brilliant game yesterday against City. For me, in the end, I give him. Why did it just disappear? I gave him man of the match. That save in the first half. Could be a 3-1 down. Could be problems. Obviously, a 4-3-3, like always. Right back, I'm going to go. Who have Liverpool got on the weekend? Man City in the Cup. I'm going to go Gomez because his last two games, Nottingham Forest and Watford, he done really well in. So I'm going to go Gomez. I am. Left back, I'm going to give Robertson a rest as well. I'm going to go Shimikas. He hasn't put a foot wrong for Liverpool yet either. Centre backs, I'm going to go with the usual Champions League ones. Konate and Van Dijk. So that's unchanged, them two. And the goalkeeper, obviously, in Alisson. So yeah, there's that. Virgil van Dijk, there he is. Midfield, I'm going to go Fabinho as a CDM. I think we still need him in this tie to stable that midfield. And then as for the other players, I'm going to go on the right side. I'm going to go Henderson. Just that leadership sort of thing, keep us in it. As much as we got many leaders, and by keep us in it, I don't mean literally keep us in the tie. I just mean, stable things. And then I'm going to go, because he really impressed me in the last game. I'm going to go in the first leg. Keita, I'm going to go with Naby. I'm going to let him have a go. And people say I've got an agenda. I'm putting him in this game. You know what I mean? So less of that. As for the front three, I'm going to go with Salah despite his form. I think he just needs a goal, even if it is a tap-in or whatever, for a bit of confidence. And he's just been very unlucky. We all know that. Obviously, he got knocked out of the AFCON to the same team as well. Do you know what I mean? Twice, and obviously knocked out of the World Cup. So I'm going to go Salah on the right. I'm going to go... I'm going to go Diaz. I'm going to go Diaz on the left. Hopefully, he can get another goal against them. Obviously, you don't like him. And then as for up front, you've got a lot of options. Obviously, Mane, we know, can play there. You've got Firmino. You've got Jota. I'm going to go... I'm going to give Firmino a start in this one. So, yeah, there you go. That is a team I would go for against Porto. Not Porto, what the hell? Benfica. If any Benfica fans are watching, don't get offended by that. But yeah, that is the lineup I would go for. So Alisson in goal, Shimikas left back, Gomez right back, Van Dijk and Konate at the back, Fabinho, Keita, Henderson, Diaz on the left side, Salah on the right, Firmino through the centre. As for a score prediction, I'm going to go with I'm going to go a bit different to what a lot of people would say. I'm still going to go with a Liverpool win, but I'm going to go with a 1-0. A 1-0 to Liverpool. So, yeah, that's my prediction. So, that makes it 4-1 on aggregate. So, yeah, there you go. There is all of that. And yeah, that's all the game. Is that all the games that I've done? Yeah, that's all the games, isn't it? That is all the games done, just like that. Oh, for Champions League predictions, episode 10. Obviously, like I said, quarter final, second leg games. So that is how I see it going. Let me just double check if that can happen for every single tie. Yes. Just made sure that I didn't put anything wrong. Decent lineup. Yeah. I would go a little bit rotated, but not over the top. This is about Luton. I'm going 2-1 Luton, Adebayo double, or Adebayo and Cornick 1. I reckon 2-1 Luton. I reckon Talufo, or however you say his name, will score for them. And then Adebayo and Campbell. I've got a feeling Campbell's going to score. So yeah, he's done that a few times away from home. But yeah, there you go. That is Champions League predictions, episode 10 done. Like I said, appreciate everyone that come on, considering obviously it's not a long stream and a lot of people are working and busy, that sort of thing. So yeah, appreciate everybody that come on, and yeah, stay tuned for the vlog. Turn the notification bell on so you know when that is uploaded, so you can check that out. I'm gonna try and do it after the game. So yeah, there you go. But yeah, I will be going there in just under an hour, really. So yeah, there you go. As I said, big up everyone that tuned in. Don't forget to smash a like on the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, with the notification bell on. That'd be much appreciated. Share the channel as well. That'd also be much appreciated. Subscribe to my other channel as well, TBOYS TV Extra, where I post clips and highlights and non-sporting content is going to be going on there. Link to that is in the description. And yeah, turn the notification bell on for that as well. And yeah, if you want to follow me across any of my social media accounts, a link to them are in the description. And yeah, people, until the vlog later, I will see you guys in a bit. Big up everyone, stay safe, take care, and peace.